Synopsis of Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. In the realm of epistemology, Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason emerges as a seminal text that profoundly reshapes the landscape of philosophical inquiry. This work, published in 1781, delineates the boundaries of human understanding and posits a revolutionary framework for synthesizing empirical knowledge with a priori concepts. Kant meticulously argues that human cognition is not merely a passive reception of sensory data. It actively structures experience through innate categories of understanding. Kant introduces the notion that knowledge arises from the interplay between sensory experience and the mind's inherent faculties. He categorizes knowledge into two distinct realms: the noumenal, which represents things in themselves, and the phenomenal, which pertains to the appearances of those things as they are perceived by human consciousness. This distinction is pivotal, as it underscores the limitations of human cognition and the impossibility of attaining absolute knowledge of the noumenal world. Central to Kant's argument is the concept of a priori knowledge, which refers to knowledge that is independent of experience. He asserts that certain fundamental concepts, such as space and time, are not derived from empirical observation, but are instead preconditions for the possibility of experience itself. This insight leads to the conclusion that our understanding of reality is inherently shaped by these a priori intuitions, thus challenging the empiricist view that knowledge is solely grounded in sensory experience. Kant further delineates 12 categories of understanding, which serve as the cognitive lenses through which we interpret our experiences. These categories, including causality, unity, and plurality, are essential for organizing sensory data into coherent knowledge. By employing these categories, Kant argues that the mind actively constructs the empirical world, thereby asserting that reality is not merely encountered, but is also constituted by the cognitive faculties of the observer. Kant's transcendental idealism posits that while we can never know the noumenal world directly, we can attain knowledge of the phenomenal world through the synthesis of sensory input and a priori concepts. This philosophical stance has significant implications for the understanding of reality, suggesting that our perceptions are not mere reflections of an external world, but are instead shaped by the cognitive structures inherent to human thought. In summary, Kant's Critique of Pure Reason serves as a foundational text that not only critiques previous epistemological frameworks, but also lays the groundwork for subsequent philosophical discourse. His exploration of the interplay between experience and cognition invites a nuanced understanding of knowledge, one that resonates with the theosophical perspectives of H. P. Blavatsky, who similarly emphasizes the interplay between the material and the spiritual realms. Consequently, Kant's insights into the nature of reality and human understanding continue to provoke profound reflections on the limits and possibilities of knowledge within both philosophical and theosophical contexts.